All right, it looks like the chat died out, so I restarted the stream. We got one person watching. Is everything okay? Can you hear me? How is everything? I love the hearts to keep coming in. That's amazing. Thank you for that. Nice shot. Oh, we got robbed. We got robbed. Hello, Bethany. How you doing today? Bethany, I'm not sure if you know who I am, but I am Jeff Levesque. I am Tony Levesque's younger brother. Tony Levesque is over on TikTok right now on lane 19 and 20, and I am over here on 23 and 24. So if you want to talk to me, I'm just as good as Tony. So if you have any questions, let me know. Nope, this is called Candlepin bowling. It's a little bit different than duck pin bowling. The pins are shaped differently. The balls weigh a little bit less, and we get 3 shots instead of 2. So it is a little bit different than duck pin. It's a little bit different. This is the world class mixed championship. Been a lot of strikes today, a lot of spares, a lot of good energy here. Not talking to them. All right, gotta move that. All right, right there. Perfect. Hardcore bowling? No, it's candlepin bowling. Candlepin bowling is the best kind of bowling that there is. It's a very regional form of bowling that can only be found in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, and Atlantic Canada. So we do a hard straight ball, and we don't try to hook it into the pocket because the bowling balls are only 4 inches in diameter, and the pins are like 12 inches apart. So it's you could miss every pin if you try to hook it into the pocket. So we throw the ball at around 30 to 35 miles per hour. So that's the difference there. The Candlepin balls weigh between 2 pounds and 4 ounces to 2 pounds and 7 ounces. And the pins weigh 2 pounds, 8 ounces. So the ball weighs a little bit less than the pins. And that's what makes it a big challenge. But a lot of league bowlers buy their own balls. So do I bowl? I substitute sometimes on Wednesday nights, but I am not bowling in this. This is like the world-class championship. So these bowlers are way better than me. So you might see me bowl on a Wednesday night if you subscribe to this channel. But other than that, I do not bowl. Is it on TV? It's not on TV, but it is on YouTube. It's on TikTok. And today we're on Facebook Live as well. Thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate you. Even though you're lurking in the shadows, I love it. You're a big help, man. I love that. I can't wait to tell Tony that I made you a mod, Jasmine. This is Concord, New Hampshire. We are bowling at Boutwell's Bowling Central in Concord, New Hampshire. But on Tuesdays, you'll see us at Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Mass. And on Wednesdays, we'll be at Exeter Lanes in Exeter, New Hampshire. So, Jasmine, you are the best. Thank you so much for helping out. I love it that you are here. And I have no regrets about making you a mod. The profile picture is probably one of the bowlers. I took a quick photo of the bowling alley, and there was probably just someone in the way. So just one of the bowlers. Well, thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you like my commentary. I try to do my best. And Tony seems to like it, so I guess that's good. My goal here is to try to make this channel grow. You know, when I started watching his YouTube channel, we had like a little less than 1,000 subscribers. And now I think we're over 4,000, so, or more than that. So I just want to get more subscribers so we can have a lot of fun and we can, have more interaction. Bethany, I don't know if you heard me say, but thank you for subscribing. And you can catch us live on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. So look out for that, and we can have some fun. But I'm telling you right now, the bowlers that are going to be bowling on Tuesday and Wednesday are not going to be as good as the bowlers that are here tonight. The bowlers that are here tonight are just like off the wall crazy, best in the world kind of bowlers. Whereas like Tuesday and Wednesday, you're going to get average bowlers. But we still have fun either way, whether it be exclusive world-class bowlers or whether it be just regular people. Nice shot. Yes, Jasmine, he does appreciate my help. I love doing this for him. I think it's great. And we're actually going to be back tomorrow, too. Again for lives. Back doing this thing one more time. Because there's 10 rounds today. And there's going to be 6 rounds tomorrow. So it's probably going to be like another all-day event. Or at least 6 hours long.
Show us the pretty one, DJ.
So when I used to start sitting at my chair.
Very cool. Jasmine, I don't know if you heard me say this. So right now it is 7:47 p.m. Right now it's 7:47 p.m. But Jasmine, I don't know if you heard me say this earlier, but Tony's battery packs died, and we're going off the actual battery. So I gave him my battery pack. So now I'm just running off of my battery. So his TikTok is getting a lot more views than YouTube is. So this might be the last YouTube stream for the night because I may have to give my phone over to Tony so he can log into TikTok on my phone and continue streaming. So Bethany, what time zone are you in right now? Because I can calculate that for you if you need to. I think right now my battery is at, well, I just checked it, it's at 80%. So if my battery is still at like 70% by the time this string is over, Tony might take my phone and start doing the TikTok. You're in the same time zone. All right, so that's perfect. Hello, Walter. From Ohio, how you doing? Apparently TikTok is way more popular today than YouTube. I mean, YouTube might be like a little piece of the pie, but you know, I'm just glad that I can have it. You know what I mean? It's Tony's YouTube, but I get to run it. I think that's really cool. And sometime next week, I'm actually going to go to... Can I talk to the bowlers? I can talk to the bowlers, but not when they're up bowling. I got to talk to them when they're not bowling. Yeah, I can talk to the bowlers when they're not bowling. But I'm going to go this week, and I'm going to try to go behind the scenes and see what it looks like behind where the pin setters are. So I'm going to show you guys in a video, like maybe a short on YouTube, of what happens after you bowl with a candlepin machine back there. That'll be fun. I'm Greg, just waiting for my appointment at Sam's Club, delivering a load of adult diapers. That's interesting. That's a very random thing, but that's neat. I just can't imagine how many adult diapers is in a whole truckload of like just diapers. That's going to be a lot of diapers. You got like 7 million diapers in a truckload. That's pretty random. Something I've never thought about before. Especially if you have a 53-foot truck. You know, the 18-wheelers. Nice shot. Tell somebody to say hi to the screen. All right, I can do that. All right, hold on a second. Let's see. All right, hey Tim, can you say hi to my stream? See it? There's Tim Douglas saying hi to the stream. There you go. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, appreciate it. Tree, how you doing? So we just had one of the bowlers, Tim Douglas, say hi to everybody. He's on Central Park Lanes. Very nice guy. He has no idea who I am. No idea why I requested him to say hi, but you know, he did it anyway. Good guy. Oh, 45 years truck driver here. I do have a 53-foot trailer. There's probably 10,000 boxes of diapers in there. That is amazing. 10,000 boxes of adult diapers. Are there any baby diapers or is it all adult diapers? Like that's a lot of diapers, man. There's 10,000 boxes of diapers, and how many diapers are in a box? Because, you know, you got like what? You got a pallet, right? And you can fit like what? 26 pallets into a trailer? It's usually 26 pallets into a 53-foot trailer, so that's what I know about trailers anyway. You're on your mom's phone. You're only 10 years old. All right. No worries. So we accept everybody here. There's no worries about your age. If you want to show this to your mom, you can totally do that. It's up to you. And I'm sorry that your internet kicked you out. I'm glad that you are back, EME Pro. Glad to see you. All adult diapers, very small boxes, 60 pallets on the trailer. Wow, all right. First time seeing Candlepin live, pretty cool. Well, Robert, do you know anything about Candlepin bowling? Or do you want me to explain it to you? Because I can tell you what it's like.
I got 2 spares, and I didn't even try to make it.
This is the world champion, mixed series. Candlepin is a very regional form of bowling, and it can be found in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, and Atlantic Canada. There's no oil on the lanes. We get 3 balls per frame. The first one is still a strike, the second one is still a spare, and the third one is total pinfall only. We have a lob line 10 feet out from the lane. So we have a lob line 10 feet out from the lane. If the ball connects with that after the line, it's considered a foul ball. What time is the stream going to end? Well, after this game, we do like a 10-minute interval, and we may not come back because my brother's battery is dying, so I probably need to give my phone to him. So that way he can drain all of our batteries. But, we're trying to make some money here, And TikTok seems to be where it's at. You've always wanted to come and try it out. You live in Central Texas and bowl 10 pin. It is frustrating, but it's also fun. It's a very good game. I like it. I hope my explanation of this game gave you some insight as to what's going on. A good average for this game is 100 for the average bowler. And if you have a 120, you can be a pro bowler. And if you have a 135 average, you're probably one of the best around. So when you bowl 10 pin and your average is 260, your average here is going to be a lot less. You're going to be like, wow, why did I only bowl at the 70? That's not like me. Well, this game is a lot harder, so that's just why that happens. The Candlepin balls, they weigh between 2 pounds and 4 ounces to about 2 pounds 7 ounces, and the pins weigh 2 pounds 8 ounces, which is what gives us a challenge because the pins weigh more than the ball. Angel, I just explained that. Did you hear anything that I said? The Candlepin balls are 2 pounds 4 ounces, 2 pounds 7 ounces, and the pins are 2 pounds 8 ounces. And that's what gives us a challenge. It's a really fun sport. This is bowling. This is called Candlepin bowling. So this is bowling. This is the normal kind of bowling that we have in the Massachusetts and New Hampshire area. Yes, there is no Candlepin in Virginia. That doesn't exist. But it does in Vermont. If you come up to Vermont, you'll find some. Any specifications or reasons to buy other balls, or just color preference due to no oil? Well, usually the house balls are 2 pounds 4 ounces, but if you get your own balls, you can get 2 pounds 7 ounces, which gives you a better chance at getting a strike or a spare. Paul Levesque, you mean like Triple H? Like Hunter Hearst Helmsley? I don't think we have any relation to him. So I don't think he's going to show up for support anytime soon. But it would be nice. I remember Paul Levesque going under the name Hunter Hearst Helmsley. You remember that? This is about 10 times harder than regular bowling. A good average for candlepin bowling is about 100. If you have a 120 average, you can be a pro bowler. And if you have a 135 average, you're probably the best in the world. I've never played duck pin, so how about that? I've only ever done candlepin and 10 pin. But you see, 10 pin bowling, which is like the regular bowling you guys are used to, we call that big ball bowling around here. Because the usual kind of bowling we have is this. Any reason why they bowl 2 frames at a time? Yeah, so there's 5 bowlers, so doing 2 frames at a time just makes it faster. Nobody's ever gotten a 300 in this game, ever, in the history of the game. This game started, excuse me, this game started in the 1880s, whereas 10 pin started in the 1890s. The highest score ever made was a 245, which has happened twice. So that happened in 1986 and 2011. So if you can bowl a 246, you would have the highest in the world record. When you win the lottery, you can build one in Texas. Absolutely. Right smack dab in the middle of Dallas if you want. Very nice, Slinky. That's really cool. So we stream Candlepin. We are on leagues. We're on leagues on Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So right now it's 8:03 p.m. This is not Tony. This is Tony's younger brother Jeff. But it's okay. Tony is also a class act. He would answer the same questions the same exact way that I would do. We kind of have like a brand going, and this is how we just do it. So we stream Candlepin every Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. But we will be back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. for more world class. So Mista, you've never seen this before in your life, Mista Kun. So this is called Candlepin bowling. It's the best kind of bowling that there is. It's regional form of bowling. It can be seen in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, and Atlantic Canada. There's no oil on the lanes whatsoever. And the Candlepin balls weigh between 2 pounds and 4 ounces, 2 pounds 7 ounces. And the pins weigh 2 pounds 8 ounces. We get an extra ball per frame. So we get the first one is still a strike, the second one is still spare, and the third one is total pinfall only. So that gives you a little history lesson of what Candlepin is about. Yeah, so Walt, we don't curve the ball in this game because you could miss every pin. When you try to curve the ball into the pocket, you could actually miss every pin. Oops, sorry about that. So when the teams have 5 people on the team, there's 3 strings. When it has 3 people, there's 5 strings. So the Candlepin balls are 4 inches in diameter, but the pins are 12 inches apart. So if you try to hook it into the pocket, you could actually miss everything. So that's why we do like a fast, straight ball. So you're allowed to use the wood that is on the lane, but you're not allowed to use it if it's in the gutter.
It felt really good when I left the head. I was like, I'm gonna make her proud right on.
So I call it live wood if it's on the lane, and I call it dead wood if it's in the gutter. That's something that I do, just to make it easier to distinguish between live wood and dead wood. Because live wood we're allowed to use, dead wood we're not allowed to use. Any standout high games? Somebody bowled a 140 earlier today, but you may have been here when that happened. 140 is the highest that I've seen today. What is your PB in the sport? I don't know what PB is. Last I knew it was peanut butter, so I don't know what my peanut butter is in the sport. Oh, personal best. Okay. For me, my personal best would probably be about like a 95. But Tony's personal best, he's over on the other lane right now. Not bowling, but streaming and commentating like I am. His personal best is 164. So somebody bowled a 140 earlier today, and last week I saw somebody bowl a 147. So, but Tony's best is a 164, which is really, really impressive. And Rick, how you doing today? Jasmine saw somebody bowl a 136 on Tony's stream. That's really nice. I streamed on Tony's stream a little bit earlier, 140 at some point. I forget which game it was. I think it was probably Penny Lane. Penny Lane did a really good job earlier today. That team was insane. So the team, Penny Lane, earlier today, they bowled a 620 for one string and 5 people. So there's no need to use 2 hands, unless if you are like a 5-year-old child. If you're like a 5-year-old child, you're probably going to want to use 2 hands. But you know, usually it's 1 hand, but for adults. And Rick, I learned about that, you traitor. I'm just kidding with you. Tony told me about that you were on his stream because the Wi-Fi cut out on this one, which is totally understandable. No worries there. We made Jasmine a mod today over here on YouTube. I like Jasmine. I trust her. She's a mod over on TikTok as well. Yeah, I'm sure it did. There's a lot of people here. There's like 300 people here. So like 300 people using the Wi-Fi, it kind of like eats it all up. What is the highest televised game? That I don't know. If those 245s were televised, there would probably be those 245s. But I don't really know the answer to that.
Well, Come on now.
I'm just gonna check on my battery real quick. All right, I'm at 75. So if I still have above 70% on my battery by the time this string is over, then I'm gonna give my phone over to Tony so he can do TikTok on it, and there will be no more YouTube. But we still got this for like quite a bit of time. Rick, are you talking about Tom Ulster? Because we actually had, excuse me, we actually had Tom Ulster on this stream earlier today. So Tony's got a TikTok. I don't know the name. Just look up Tony Levesque or Tony the Magic Man, and you will find Tony's TikTok. Yeah, I had Tom Ulster on my stream today. He came over to say hi to everybody. Edward, this is called Candlepin bowling, and it's the best kind of bowling that there is. We use smaller balls for a better one-hand grip. So that's why we use smaller balls, because my grandmother can still bowl, and she's 89 years old. So she can't bowl with a 20-pound bowling ball or something like that, you know what I mean? So these balls are smaller, and they actually weigh a little bit less than the pins. The pins weigh 2 pounds, 8 ounces, and the Candlepin balls weigh between 2 pounds, 4 ounces to 2 pounds and 7 ounces. So that creates a little challenge for us, and makes it a little bit more fun. Young Jordan, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, buddy. And we got a lot of good bowlers here today. No, bowling has not been ruined. Actually, Candlepin bowling has actually been around longer than 10-pin. This form of bowling started in the 1880s, and 10-pin started in the 1890s. So this is older than 10-pin bowling. Kelly Dunn, welcome back. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. So 10-pin bowling has not been ruined by this whatsoever, because 10-pin bowling came after this. Nice shot. Nice shot. Hello, Anthony. How you doing? Anthony Zabilla. Nice shot.
What a shot, Boston.
Rick, I will totally agree with that. That's a totally other argument. It's got nothing to do with Candlepin. But there's a lot of people here today, and we're all having a lot of fun. But this does not ruin Tenpin whatsoever. That was a nice shot in the next lane over. Do you think you could pull up for the tournament? What do you mean by that? If you wanted to come here, you'd need to have an average. And your average would have to be above like a 120 in Candlepin to be able to do a tournament like this. Your average is 115? All right. You could probably sign up for a tournament like this then. My average is about 82, so you're better than I am at Candlepin. But hey, you know, if you wanted to sign up for a league or something like that, you could totally do that. You just have to go to a place and just ask them how much it is for a league. Justin, this is called Candlepin bowling, and it's the best kind of bowling that there is. It's a very regional form of bowling that can be found in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, and Atlantic Canada. There's no handicap on this thing. This is all raw, I believe. How much is it for your league? It's about like $18 a night, or like per week. And that's down in Exeter Lanes. Yeah, this tournament right here is scratched. There's no handicap. There is no oil on the lanes on Candlepin bowling. Yep, that's why you've never seen it before. But there is no oil on the lanes. We get a third bowling ball, and the first one is still a strike, the second is still a spare, the third is total pinfall only. We got a lob line out 10 feet from the lane, and if the ball connects with the lane after the line, it's considered a foul ball. So you really got to roll it out. You can't do like a softball pitch or something like that and just throw it out there. You know, that'd be lobbing the ball. So that's what Candlepin is. I hope that helps you out a little bit. So you can get a set of bowling balls for $200 to $400, and it's a set of 4 bowling balls. It can be $200 to $400 depending on what you get. The more professional you get, the more expensive it's going to be. And that's going to be like a more high performance kind of bowling ball.
Oh, I felt it like sliding on my fingertip. I probably should have tried to pull like a but I was afraid I hurt myself.
So for the central team, BI got a 97, Katie got a 106. We're working on Steve-O right now, but you know, we'll get back to that. On the other team, Zach got a 96, Renee got a 96, and they're working on Megs right now. Does anyone plan to do most people slide? Most people, I think, slide in this game. It's part of the tactic. What are the prizes for this position? I don't know what the prizes are, but I'm assuming it's going to be a trophy and probably some cash. But I'm just not sure exactly how much it's going to be. Do you think I could come and play in your league? You probably could. You probably could not sign up for this tournament specifically, but you could come play in a league anytime you want. Yes, they use regular bowling shoes like Dexter's. Yep, that is true. 10 frames. If you get a strike, I think you still get 2 balls on the strike. Because you got to fill it with something. So unless if in your 9th box, if you get a strike, and then you get a spare in your 10th, I think that's it. So, but that would still help your average quite a bit. Hello, big sir. How you doing? I believe that 12 strikes is a perfect game. So I think you'd only get 2 strikes in the last frame. There's 10 boxes. And if you get 12 strikes, that's perfect. So the 3rd ball would not exist in the 10th if you had 2 marks like that. Hello, Tom. How you doing? So this is Concord, New Hampshire at Boutwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire.
We need a raise.
You're very welcome. Okay, fair enough. This is called Candlepin bowling. It's the best kind of bowling that there is. That's really good bowling.
Minus the 110.
What is the? I will ask. Ladies, do you know what the prize money is if you win this?
The only thing that I know is first is $12,000.
$12,000
Yeah, for the first place.
for the whole team.
For the whole team.
Okay.
Yep. So however many bowlers they have splits that 12,000. And every team has a different number of bowlers, so.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm on YouTube and I got a whole bunch of people asking me like, oh, what's the? Oh, really?
That's your prize fund right there.
All right. There we go.
Plus your high singles for men and women.
Yeah.
And then if they have enough, then we're not doing.
All right. Thank you for that. Of course, I had the information right in front of me and I was like, 30, 30, 30.
Page, right? Yeah, you're fine. No worries. At least she thought to turn the page. I didn't even know it was in that.
Hey, I'm only 40 years old. You think I know how to read? Come on now. So, I just found out that the first place is $12,000 if you win this. And split between 5 people. That's pretty good money right there. What's that?
There's usually more than 5 on a team because we're allowed subs. So
Yep.
there's 5 people bowling at a time. There always has to be 2 women. But there could be like 16 people on a team. So even if you win 12,000 divided by 8 people, that's still good money.
Yeah, definitely.
I won't complain.
Nope.
Good job, Aaron.
Yeah, so it's 12,000. Each team has a different number of players on it. So it would be divided up between that team. So I got the information right here. I just didn't know that I could read it out of this, but I will read it to you. First place is $12,000. Second place is $8,000. Third place is $5,000. Fourth place is $2,500. Fifth place is $2,000. And sixth place is $1,500. So it leaves a total of $31,000. Is it a heads-up matches like a bracket, or do you bowl against each team? You bowl against each team every game. So the bowlers rotate, but like I'm not rotating. I'm just monitoring these two lanes, and that's it. All right, so for central lanes, we got 528. And what do you got? 480 something? 484. $484 according to Sarah. Yep, you bring 4 balls to a game. So you roll your 3 and you still have 1 ball extra. So when you reset the thing, you still have 1 ball in your hand. And once you throw that ball, the other 3 should start coming back. So 484 for the other team. So that's really cool. So it's the 12,000 divided by however many players there is. So some teams have like 8 players. So whatever 12,000 divided by 8 would be, each person would get that much. Or if they only had 7 players, each one would get a little bit more. Some alleys do have action better than others. The best action that I've seen is Exeter Lanes in Exeter, New Hampshire. You think that is good because my average is 115, but my friends tell me I bring too many balls. So 4 is good enough, or should I bring 1 more or 1 less? No, 4 is perfect. If you bring 4, you'll be all set. All right, there you go. Rick Topeka says 8 players is $1,500 a person, which is pretty decent money if you win. All right, so we are now done with the stream because the bowlers have finished. So I'm going to end the stream right here. I'm going to ask Tony what's going on with his TikTok thing. And I think everyone's going to see him on TikTok. So thank you so much for showing up and liking the stream and talking and all that. But if Tony doesn't need my phone, then we'll see you soon. All right, bye-bye, people.